Congratulations, girl. You finally started creating content just like you told yourself you would in 2025. You were posting consistently every single day, every single week in January and February. You were on fire, and now it's March, and you just realized that you haven't posted in 2 whole weeks. And now you feel guilty, you feel like you're losing momentum, you feel horrible, you feel terrible. Do not worry yourself because staying consistent as a content creator it is hard. It is very, very hard. But let me tell you one thing, it is not impossible. And the good news is that I have a method, a way that I have used to stay consistent, posting every single week on this particular channel, posting every single day on both TikTok and Instagram without even feeling burnt out, even on days where I feel unmotivated, even on days where I look at my views and they don't look like what I can see on my vision board. Before we fix this problem, let's first understand why this happens. If you don't know what is stopping you, you keep making the same mistakes over and over again. And let's not forget that consistency is what separates the best content creators from the rest. It's not about how good or perfect your content is, it's about how consistent you are. The creators who win on here are not the ones that have the most expensive equipment or the ones that have the most polished edited videos. They are the ones that keep on showing up every single week, every single day for years. So why do people struggle with consistency? One of the biggest reasons people fall off with consistency is that they make content creation harder than it needs to be. Imagine you decide to start going to the gym, but before you even step into the gym, you tell yourself, okay, I think I need the perfect workout clothes, I need the best shoes, I need a meal plan, I need a fitness coach, I need a drink, I need a gym playlist. Instead of just taking your ass inside of that gym and lifting some weights, you get overwhelmed by all these requirements that you think you need, and guess what, you never actually go to the gym. That is exactly what happens with content creation. You don't need all these extra things, you just need to start and keep going. Now, the second reason why you are struggling with consistency is the fact that you have no system, you have no structure for creating content. You wake up every single day trying to figure out, oh, what do I post today? What do I post on my YouTube? What do I post on TikTok? What do I post on Instagram? Let's be very honest with ourselves. When you're not feeling inspired or motivated, you're going to do anything but create content. You scroll on Instagram, you binge watch YouTube video, and you convince yourself that you're researching, when in reality, you just know that you're wasting your time and you're procrastinating. Without a correct, proper content system, staying consistent is going to be very impossible for you. You need a structure that makes content creation feel like second nature, not something that you have to force yourself to do every single time. And in this video, I'm going to show you my own system. It's very simple. I mean, very, very simple that anybody can copy it, use it, and trust me, you're never going to struggle with consistency ever again. I'm going to share it. The third reason why you're struggling with consistency is the fact that you have this fear of posting bad content. Now, this one is very deep and it's something that I still struggle with even to today. You record a video, but then you start overthinking, is this even good enough? What if nobody likes it? What if nobody watches it? What if people judge me because of this one thing I said? So then you record it again and then you edit it for hours and then you start doubting yourself over again, and at the end of the day, you don't post a video at all. The first few videos are not going to be perfect, and that's what every single big creators all say. Mr. Beast, everybody says it. Your first few videos is not going to be killer. It's not going to be viral. There are many content creators, I mean, new YouTubers that I've seen that they just post like their first video and it takes off immediately. And sometimes I'm like, why? Why can't it be me? But then you have to just realize that most times it's just luck. Most times it's just strategy. Most times you never even know what is even going behind the scenes. So you should never compare yourself to those people and just focus on your own timing. There's something called divine timing for a reason. Perfectionism will kill your consistency. The creators who grew the fastest are not the ones who post the best videos. They are the ones who posted the most videos. Like, let that sink in. They are not the ones who post the best videos, they are the one who post the most videos. Quantity leads to quality over time. The more you post, the better you get. So now you know why you are struggling with consistency. Here are my practical solutions on how you can be able to stay consistent from today. Like, after watching this video, I'm telling you for a fact that you're never going to struggle with consistency again, because I used to struggle a lot with consistency. It's so fucking bad. I know how many YouTube channels that I deleted because I'll post for 2 months and then after that I won't post again, and then I'll delete the channel and I'll try to start again, I was struggling a lot with consistency. You need to have a vision for your personal brand. This is the first and most important thing. You need a clear vision for your YouTube journey, for your content creation journey. If you don't have a strong why, if you don't have a reason, if you don't have the things that you look out to every single day that motivates you, that pushes you to keep making videos, that pushes you to keep making content, then it's going to be very easy for you to quit when things get really hard. So here's what I do. I have a vision board. Last year I made a video showing you how I made a vision board, okay, for my YouTube journey. Most especially, I added pictures of big YouTubers that I look up to, people that I literally watch every single day. So people like Tam Kors, Sophiology, Fernanda, the Wizard Liz. You get like these people that I really, really love. I put their pictures on there. I put screenshots of subscriber milestones like 100K. I even put like the YouTube 100K and 1 million play buttons because I know that one day I'm going to get mine. Now, the next thing I did is I created a road to 100K plan in my Google document. Now, this is my roadmap. This is my own personal roadmap for YouTube, where I was breaking down what exactly I want my YouTube channel to be about, the people I want to inspire, the people I want to attract, my goals. For example, I told myself in Q1, my goal was to hit 25,000 subscribers. My goal was to hit 50,000 subscribers in Q2 because I have a goal of hitting 100K subscribers in a year. And whenever I feel stuck, all I have to do is like go back and look at my vision board, go back and look at my plans. Another thing again I did was I saved motivational quotes and I put this one on my vision board. Okay, I put this one on my vision board. So these motivational quotes are just like powerful affirmations that keeps me going. So I have one that says, I get paid for being me. I have to stop fearing my own potential because I'm a freaking genius. Another one says, I'm rich off YouTube. Another one says, rich off content. Don't be afraid of being seen. Like whenever I feel unmotivated, I just go back to my vision board, my YouTube plan, my affirmations, and it reminds me of why I started in the first place. So if you don't have a vision board, if you don't even have a plan, if you don't have something that you're looking forward to, girl, it's going to be easy for you to just quit this whole thing. Okay, so take my advice. You definitely need a vision board. If you haven't created a vision board, create one now. Go over to Pinterest, search for all these things, your big creators, milestones, YouTube play buttons, brand deals, things that represent the things that you really want to get out of content creation. Just save the videos, save the pictures, and then put it up there so every time you can always see it. You can also use it as your phone wallpaper, as your laptop wallpaper, whatever. Something that will always put this whole goal in sight, because out of sight, out of mind. So now that you have your vision board, the next thing you're going to do, you're going to break those goals and those vision that you have right there. You're going to break it into a simple system that works for you, because motivation won't always be there, but systems is what is going to keep you consistent. Systems is what is going to keep you consistent, is what is going to make you take those actions. So here is exactly how I do it. So this is what I do at the beginning of every single month. This is how I create my content system. So this is March 2025, and in every month we have 4 weeks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write week 1, I'm going to write week 2. You can do this on a sheet of paper, whatever. I'm going to write week 3, and this is going to be week 4, and then just draw a line here like this. And then all you have to do is just write out the videos that you want to post on YouTube for this 4 weeks. It's very simple. So for example, in week 1, I want to make a video on how to be consistent. I'm just going to write how to be consistent. Then in week 2, I'm going to write how to start content creation with just your phone. And then just like that, that's literally my whole system for a month. It's as simple as possible. You don't need anything complicated. You can do this in Notion, you can do this in Google Docs, you can just do this on like a journal or a notebook, whatever. It's as simple as possible. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to script all 4 videos in one sitting. For me, I post at least 1 video every single week on YouTube. Okay, so that makes it 4 videos in a month. So it usually takes me like 1 to 2 hours or even 3 hours to film these 4 videos in one sitting. So this is what we call content batching. Okay, you're going to take all those videos that you've planned out for the week, for the 4 weeks of that month, and then you're going to script all of them in one whole day. Trust me, it makes it so much easier. Okay, it makes it so much easier. You're going to batch film all your videos in one day. 4 videos in one day is not hard. For example, this is the second video that I'm filming today, and It's not even up to 1 hour yet. Okay, it's not even up to 1 hour yet. So even if you don't feel like it, girl, push yourself to sit in front of the camera and just record. Because when you say those first words, like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel, you're going to start getting into the mood already. Okay, and then the fifth thing you want to do is to edit your videos in batches. Editing for me takes so much time, and that's why at least I try to like edit my videos like 2 videos a day. So at the end of the day, you're going to realize that you already have a month's worth of YouTube videos already sitting in your camera roll. All you have to do is just take it over to YouTube and schedule it, one for the first week of March, another one for the second week, another one for the third week, and another one for the fourth week. Trust me, by following this system, I have never ever had to stress about what to post each week, because everything is already filmed, edited, and scheduled in advance. My third tip for staying consistent with content creation is to remove the pressure and commit to one whole year. One of the biggest mistakes that new YouTubers make is putting too much pressure on themselves. They think, oh, like if I post 30 days straight, if I should blow up. If I post 90 days, I should already, be at 1,000 subscribers already. And when they don't see those results, guess what? They quit. But let me tell you something. YouTube is a long game. Content creation these days is a long game. Content creation is not the way it was in 2020 when TikTok just started newly. It's not as easy as it was back then, but it's still very possible for those people who want to be consistent, who want to keep showing up every single day. For me, I made a decision to give YouTube 1 full year of consistency. I told myself, no matter what happens, I'm going to post at least 1 video every single week for the entire year. I stopped looking at my views, because if I look at my views, I'm going to be so fucking discouraged. I stopped stressing over subscribers. When the time is right, they will come. As for now, I have to keep doing what I can do. I have to keep putting in the work. I cannot control how many people subscribe. I cannot control if people watch my videos, but there's one thing I can control though. I can control how I show up on my videos. I can control how many times I want to post. I can control whatever I want to post on my channel. So that's what I'm going to focus on my energy on. Okay, guess what? This is the real secret to growth: consistency over time. And trust me, I know for a fact by this time next year, I won't be at whatever number of subscribers that I have right now. Trust me, I can't even remember how many subscribers I have, because I couldn't care less. So instead of thinking about the next 30 days, you want to ask yourself, can I commit to this thing for a whole year? Because if you do, I promise you something will change. And if you cannot commit for a whole year, then what are you even doing here? Content creation is not your thing. You should probably find some other passion. Okay, because let me tell you, content creation is so much harder these days. There are so many people who wants to be on YouTube, who wants to be on TikTok, on Instagram. People are paying to play. People are paying money for ads, for sponsorship, for whatever, just to be in the eyes of their target audience. So trust me, it's not easy to grow these days. But those people who decide that they're going to show up every single day, no matter what, they are going to reap the fruit of their labors. I promise you that. If you're enjoying this video, then make sure you hit the subscribe button, because on this channel I talk about everything about content creation, making money online as a lady. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. My fourth tip for staying consistent with content creation is to remember why you started. Whenever I feel like quitting, I remind myself why I started in the first place. Last week, I didn't post any content because I was rebranding and trying to figure out my new content direction. I felt stuck. I had ideas, but I wasn't really sure if they would work, and it just made me paralyzed. I didn't even know what to make content about, so I just ended up not doing anything at all. So you know what I did? I went back to my content creation document, the one I told you about, Road to 100K, where I told you I wrote down why I started YouTube, people I want to help, what kind of impact that I want to make. I went there and I was reading through it, and let me tell you, even when I was reading through it, I was just not feeling it. I was just feeling so confused. I was like, what do I do? I still feel like I don't know what to create content about. So then the next thing I did was I asked ChatGPT. I don't even know how I came up with this, but it was really, really, really powerful. I told ChatGPT to remind me why I started. So I copied the entire document and I pasted it to ChatGPT, and I gave it this prompt. I told him to remind me why I started YouTube, motivate me, scare me, make me take action. And girl, the response lit a fire under me. It reminded me of my goals, my visions, and how I don't want to waste my potential. ChatGPT literally described a day in my life, what a day with my life would look like if I didn't take content creation serious, if I if I finally ended up working a fucking 9 to 5 job. And then when I read that, I was so scared. I was so fucking scared. If you ever feel stuck, I want you to go back to your why. Ask yourself, why did I even start YouTube in the first place? What is my biggest goal? What will my life look like if I actually give up on this? What will my life look like if I actually take this thing serious? Consistency is not about being perfect or posting every single day or posting every single week. It's just about showing up even when you don't feel like it. So if you're watching this, take this as a sign to keep going. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this.